people, we need to open our eyes with those doctrines that we see on TV. Deliver, we cast the spirit, the evil spirit which has married. I divorce the spirit. I divorce the evil husband. I divorce the evil wife. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My tips with Asperia. Now in today's video we are going to look at we are going to look at a topic that is somehow complicated. It's taught a lot among so many people, and so many people believe it's actually true. So we are going to look at spirit husbands or wives. So if you're there, maybe get your pen and get your book like I have my own here, and we are going to learn something today. My name is Asperia and I am very happy to have you. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing, and for a returning subscriber, you're my number one fan. I love you so much. Thank you. Let's get right into the video. So number one question, what is a spirit husband or wife? Now that's a doctrine that is taught in very many churches today. Actually, so many people believe that a demon spirit gets married to a human being in their spiritual life, and they actually get a lot of problems. And some people also believe that spirits also produce children with them in their spiritual life, and they become spirit children. And so they believe that when you are married to a spirit, this is what happens to you. You get so many afflictions. Like number one, you get disappointments. Whatever you try to do, you are disappointed. Number two, delayed marriages. They believe that the reason why actually some people delay to get married because they are married to spirits. The number three, separation. Now this is when you have like a friend, maybe you have been having a lot, sharing a lot, or maybe you have been married and you separate all of a sudden. They believe there is that evil spirit which you got married to in your spiritual life, and it actually is jealous of your friends around you, so it doesn't want you to have friends. The number three, divorce. They believe that so many people divorce because of their spiritual wife or spiritual husband, because they are jealous of you having a physical wife. The number four, delayed conception. They believe that actually spirits cause people not to conceive children. They say because you have already produced children in the spirit world, so you can't have children in the physical world. They also cause rejection. They believe that when you are rejected, like maybe you get a job, you feel rejection, you are having a spirit spouse. And also so many things, lack of jobs. They believe that you are married to a spirit which is jealous of you having a job, having a child, having a friend, and etc. It's really a lot, so I'm trying here to give you a background of the so-called spirit husband-wife doctrine, and signs that they believe of a spirit spouse. Maybe if this happens to you, you have a spirit in your life, like you are married to that spirit. And number one is having sex in a dream. When someone dreams having sex, they believe that is a spirit, having sex with you in a dream. So they convince you that you have a spirit which has already married you and you're doing sex with that spirit. Number two, failing to conceive a child. They say that that's a sign that you are married to an evil spirit in your life, because you have already produced children in the spirit world. You dream breastfeeding children, you dream carrying children, you dream chatting with children. They say it's a sign of spirit husband or spirit wife. They also say that when you pass like a particular age, for instance 30, when you are not married, maybe you have been waiting, every spouse you get you are disappointed, every partner you get you are disappointed, that they say that's a sign that you are married to a spirit. They say hatred, that when people hate you, when you go through hatred, blah blah, people hate you, whatever you do they hate you, even if you try to do good for people they hate you. They say, actually some pastors teach in churches that you are married to a spirit, that's why it is causing you to be hated, And then they say dreaming sleeping with snakes, chasing snakes. They believe that's a spirit which you have been married to, and it is really jealous of you, and it comes in your dreams. That is when it meets you. And then I've note of things like signs of spirit husbands or spirit wives are happening, and people believe people are living in a lot of fear, and they are going through a lot of tough times. So another question is, if you believe this spirit wife or husband exist? And my answer is no. Now, from the scripture, from Genesis up to Revelation, I've tried to search, to read, to study. I haven't found anything like spirit wife or spirit husband. It's not scripture. So people who are teaching that doctrine of spirits marrying human beings, they are actually teaching their personal doctrine. It's not scripture.
So we are going to continue from here in our next video.